apart, squatting down and up. Sitting back into that squat and up. Keep going there. All right, you're going to add a wide step here. So at the bottom, step wide, squat, step wide. Just opening up the hips here. Awesome. Stand yourselves up. All right, we're going to move into a three-way lunge, so getting all angles of everything moving. So you're stepping forward with your right leg into a front lunge, coming back into a side lunge, back and into a back lunge. So sticking with that same leg, go nice and slow so you're not sliding. Same leg here. One more round on this side. And relax. All right, when you're done that round, move into the other leg. Forward, side, into back. Couple more rounds there. And relax once you're done that round. Awesome. So you're going to do a little bit of a kick up here. So you're bringing your knee up and down. So it's like high knees, but slower. Really hike this up, using all those muscles to pull the knee up. Starting to get movement through the back of the legs. Testing that stability at the top. Starting to bring in some of the glutes on the way up here. Awesome. All right, moving down to your mats, you're going to get into your down dog position. You're in your tall plank. Hips are going up into that down dog. And you're just walking your heels towards the ground, nice and slow. Back and forth, just waking up those calves. Whenever you're ready, walking yourselves back up. And stand right back up. All right, getting into a sumo stance here. So wider stance, feet are toes are pointing slightly out. Slowly squatting down, slowly coming up. Keep this nice and slow. Just trying to get everything moving. All right, last one, going down to the bottom and hold. Five, four, three, two, and up. Awesome. All right, let's start to do a nice light jog here. Whenever you're ready, bringing those knees up. You can be marching on the spot or running. Three, two, one, back to the jog. All right, we're going to go back to a squat here. You can either do a squat pulse or you can do squat jumps. All right, in 3, 2, 1, go. 2, and 1. Back to that jog. All right, so just keeping the legs moving here. We're gonna move into a glute warm-up. So this is getting our glutes activated to carry lots of that weight, all right? So you're gonna start with monster walks, so monster steps. So you're gonna stay within a short distance. We're just stepping side to side. So you're squatting down, keeping your chest up, hips are back, driving that foot out, back and forth, all right? Whenever you're ready, hop in here. Sitting into that squat, so those hips are hinged back. Starting to feel those glutes coming in. Three, 2, 1, stand yourselves up. Getting into that normal squat position here. You're gonna be squatting down and you're just tapping back. All right, so this front leg stays steady. This back leg is just tapping forward and back. So getting lots of stability in that solid leg. Glutes are starting to fire. Three, 2, 1, rest. Take those legs out for a second. Coming in with that other leg. Keeping that leg steady, squatting down, and go. Tap back and in. Most of your weight stays on that stationary leg. It's a little tricky, but try and imagine squeezing the glutes for this, especially that stationary leg. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, down on your mats here. Move into a glute bridge here. I'm gonna set a timer. All right, so we're gonna do 45 seconds. It's not quite the full minute. 45 seconds of glute bridges. You don't have to go quickly here. This is mostly just getting those glutes engaged, waking everything up on the bottom half of your body. So you're gonna plant your feet. You can go shoulder width apart. If you want to go a little wider, you can, whatever you feel comfortable with. Driving those heels into the ground, shooting the hips up to the sky. All right, so squeezing up, hold at the top for 2 seconds, and then down. Squeeze up, hold for 2 seconds, and then down. All right? So as much of that 45 seconds as you can. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Hold for 2 seconds at the top, driving those heels into the ground. Again, if you want to try your feet just slightly wider, brings in a little more of the hamstrings. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome. All right, whenever you're ready, you can stand yourselves up. Okay, so we're gonna move into our sets. You're gonna have a set of 3. It's gonna be exercise A and B. So we're gonna do exercise A, B, and then back to A. All right? So your first set is gonna be side lunges and then a sumo squat. So your side lunge, you can add weights to this or do body weight. You're standing steady, knees are just soft and bent. The chest is up and your back is nice and neutral. Sitting into that lunge, and you're just gonna step to the side, come back. You're not standing up fully, just going from here. Most of that weight goes into this leg, and then it comes off. All right? So the leg that's stepping out is the one that's bending. So you're gonna stick with that one leg for the first round, and you're gonna go into a sumo squat. So a little bit wider stance, toes are facing out, squatting down. You're gonna lift and use your calves here. So lift the heels off the ground and up. All right? So sumo squat, calf raise, and up. This is a little tricky sometimes if your balance or if your mobility in your ankles is a little tricky. You can also just go one at a time. and then the next one, do the other side. All right, see how your balance is. If it doesn't feel good with your ankles, don't do that part, just do the sumo squat. All right, and then your third one will be the other side for that side lunge. Hopping out, coming back. All right, so making sure you're driving through the heels, get those glutes involved. All right. Here we go. So starting with that right leg, going out for those side lunges, and go. Again, if this starts to get easy, you can hold a weight in the front of you, or you can hold 2 weights down in front of you at the beginning. Three, two, one, rest. All right, going in for your sumo squats. And go. Again, if this starts to get easy, you can add a dumbbell in the middle. You're coming up from that sumo squat, squeezing your glutes together. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, going in with the other leg. So right leg is planted, left leg out, and go. Keeping that chest up, hips are going back into that squat. Three, two, one, and rest. All right, you got 20 seconds here. Grab some water. If those felt easy, grab some dumbbells. Make it a little heavier. Here we go. Starting with that side lunge. Right leg is going out. Go. You can have the dumbbell hanging down. You can have it up here. Wherever you want that's comfortable for you. Keeps that weight in the front of the body. Shooting those hips back. And rest. All right, getting in for those sumo squats. Again, you can hang the dumbbell in the middle if you want. Go. Sitting into that sumo squat, let those hips go back into it. Sitting down in a chair, squeezing up. And rest. All right, going in with the other side, last round of those side lunges. And go. Keeping that chest up, almost there. And rest. Awesome. All right, shake those out. We're gonna do some monster walks here in between. So we're gonna go for a full minute. There we go. You can do a full minute. You can either step side to side, or you can go all the way across, doing a couple steps and back. Whatever you want to do. For those of you that have the space, you can go 4 or 5 step if you want. Basically, the point here, hinge those hips back. So you're sitting your hips back into the squat, chest stays up, and you're stepping from here. Trying to keep your upper body nice and low here. Driving with whatever foot is going out. Drive with that foot. Plant that foot, pull yourself along. All right? As many steps as you want. Take breaks as you need to if you need to stand up between. 1 full minute. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. starts to get easy, grab a dumbbell and hold on to it. Stay nice and low, keep those hips back. Halfway there. Fifteen more seconds. Three, two, one, and rest. Awesome. Shake those legs out a little bit. All right, our next set, we're going to move into some squats and some lunges again. So you're going to do an in and out squat. So you're keeping yourself your normal stance. You're squatting down, stepping wide. Back to middle, stepping wide. So you're going back and forth, keeping yourself low. You're not fully coming up out of the squat. All right, so you're hinging back into that squat. So those hinges, the hips are back, chest is up. You're staying here and just hopping in and out. All right, that's your first motion. Again, if you want to challenge yourself, add some weight. Second one is going to be reverse lunges. Standing steady, and you're just going to alternate between each leg. So you're stepping back into your lunge, driving with that front leg on the way up. Back with the other leg. So back and forth. Again, if you want to add a little challenge, pulse once before you come up. So down and pulse, and up. All right, and again, you can hold on to a dumbbell if you want. And then we'll go back to those in and out squats. So lots of squats and lunges. There we go. So in and out squats, and go. You don't even have to step super wide, just enough to give you a little bit of a variation. Keeping those hips back. Breathe in, we're almost there. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, going into those lunges in the back. Stepping back and go. Want that pulse to add a little challenge. Just pulse once before you come up. Awesome. Step through that front leg when you're coming up. Push that floor away and rest. All right, back to in and out squats. Last round, then you get a break. Go. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Awesome. 20 seconds here. Grab some water. Let yourself rest for a little bit here. All right, here we go. Same thing. In and out squats. And go. Those hips hinging back, sitting back into that squat. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. All right, back to those reverse lunges, and go. Take your time with these. Definitely bring in that balance a little bit so you're not wobbling around. Keep those knees protected. 2, 1, rest. All right, last round of those in and out squats. And go. Awesome, you guys are doing great, almost there. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome. Shake those legs out a little bit. Grab some water if you need to. All right, we're gonna do a full minute again. This time the monster walks are gonna be forward and back. So it's kind of like a crab walk. So you're down into your squat, pivoting forward, pivoting back. All right? So you're trying to keep your upper body almost in line with your hips. So you're actually swinging into that. So you're down here, tap, tap. You can keep going forward if you have room, going back from there. Try and keep yourself in that squat position, driving with your heels. All right, so full minute. Take breaks as you need to. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Take it nice and slow. Halfway. More seconds. Keep going. Five, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Awesome. Shake those out a little bit. Whenever you're ready, you can move on to your mat for this next set. All right, we're gonna do some glute bridges. And then we're also going to do some hamstring work, all right? So you're going to start on your backs. Your first round is going to be all about the hamstrings. So trying to get some tension through the back of your legs. All right, so you're up in your glute bridge position, and you're just walking your heels out. You can go as far as you feel comfortable. You don't have to even go that far. You can even just tap from here. Keeping yourself in that glute bridge position, reaching with that heel, and on the way up, almost picture yourself dragging your heel up. All right, so tap and almost drag. All right, or if you want to walk, you walk all the way out, all the way back. Brace your core, squeeze those glutes, keep your glutes nice and steady. Your second motion is going to be straight into glute bridges. So basic glute bridges, squeeze at the top and hold, and down. Squeeze at the top and down. All right, so glute bridges into those hamstring taps. Sorry, hamstring taps into the glute bridges. All right. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and go. You can tap or walk. Squeeze the glutes the entire time. By squeezing your glutes, you're using those glutes to hold yourself up. Takes the lower back out of it. 4, 3, 2, and rest. All right, going up to basic glute bridges. And go. Squeeze at the top and hold. If you don't want to pulse, you can just squeeze at the top and hold the entire 30 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, and rest. All right, going back for those taps. Get those hamstrings again, and go. 10 more seconds, keep going. And rest. Awesome. Roll that out a little bit, grab some water if you need to. Here we go, back to those taps again in 3, 2, 1, and go. Squeeze those glutes the entire time. Three, two, one, rest. All right, ready for your glute bridges? And go. At the top of the motion, try to push those knees out just slightly. Squeezes those glutes together. Three, two, one, rest. All right, last round of hamstrings here. And go. Three, two, one, and rest. Awesome. Shake that out. Whenever you're ready, you can stand yourselves up. All right, our last minute-long section here. We'll be doing walking lunges. Well, how much we love those. So if you're at home and you don't have the space for it, you're just going to do a forward lunge, even if you have room for two. And then you're going to turn around and go the other way. So you're basically just forward lunging the entire 1 minute. So if you have space, you can also go side to side. So you're going lunge, lunge as far as you want to go, stand up, turn around, and go back. All right? So you're always lunging forward. So if you need to go into the middle, just kind of watch out for each other. Or you can stay on the spot, and you can just lunge forward from here in your same spot. All right? So a full minute, as much of it as you can do, whatever variation you want. Driving through that front leg to bring yourself up. All right? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Drive through that heel on the front leg coming up from that. Time and pace yourself as you need to. Halfway. Ten more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Nice work. All right, we're going to finish off with some squats. So for this one, it's going to be the same thing, 30 seconds of each. A, B, A. So A is your basic squat. Nothing fancy here, just your basic squat. Basic squats use so many muscles in our body. They're really good for keeping ourselves steady, protecting bad muscles, helping to fix some adjustments and things like that. So your hips are going back, hinging your hips back, sitting back, whoo, not that far, sitting back into your squat. Drive through the heels when you're coming up. So you're squeezing those glutes together on the way up, drive the ground away, all right? So basic squats here. You can add weight if you want, or you can go with body weight here. 30 seconds there. And then your second one, actually no, we're gonna keep a steady stance. Second one is gonna be a pulse. So down at the bottom and just pulse. All right, so 30 seconds of pulses. Keeping that chest up, hips are back, drive into the ground. All right, as that one gets harder, we tend to pull forward. Try and keep that chest up. And then back to your squats. So again, add weight if you want. Drop it halfway through if you need to. Here we go, 30 seconds of each. Basic squats here. And go. Squeeze the glutes at the top. When you're coming up out of your squat, be mindful that your knees aren't caving in. If they're coming in, that's not protecting your knees, you're putting your knees in danger. So on the way up, you want to picture pushing them out just slightly. You can even actually put your hands on your knees for a little bit if you do find you're doing that. It's a nice little mind trigger to help kind of push them out. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Shake those legs out, getting ready for a pulse. And pulse. Bands are another really great way. If you go with a light resistance band on your legs for squats, it's a really good way to train your knees to push out. Just give you something to push against. Keep going. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake those out. Back to some basic squats here. Up and down. And go. Chest is staying up. Sink into that squat like you're sitting down on a chair. More seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, 20 seconds, grab some water, shake those legs out, walk around a little bit if you need to. All right, here we go again. Back for those full squats. Go. Again, if you want to add some weight for a challenge, go for it. You can hold a weight in front. You can hold 2 beside, whatever you want. Three, 2, 1, rest. All right, ready for pulses. You can pulse or you can hold, and go. Keep going. Drive through those heels. Keep that chest up. 10 more seconds. You can do it. We're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and up. Shake those legs out a little bit and end off with those full squats. And go. More seconds. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome. Shake those out. Walk around a little bit if you need to. Get lots of movement back in those legs. Grab some water and we're going to move into some conditioning stuff. There we go. Woo. Sorry, just getting my timer figured out. There we go, perfect. All right, so we're gonna do 25 seconds on, 5 seconds break between, and there's gonna be 6 exercises. So we're gonna do that full round. We're gonna try and do at least twice. We'll see how we feel, might do even 3. Your first motion is going to be your broad jump. So again, you're squatting down, hopping forward, land into that squat, walk yourself back. All right? You don't have to jump far either. You can even just jump a little bit, walk yourself back, jump a little bit. If you don't want the jump, you're just back to those forward crab walks. So back and forth. All right, so whatever you choose to do for your knees, that's fine. Your second motion is going to be quick feet. Again, you get some variation here. I'm just going in and out. So 2 out, 2 in. Keep your feet moving. If you want to do crisscrosses, if you want to skip on the spot, if you just want to walk on the spot, that's great. Keep those feet moving as fast as you can comfortably, whatever you want to do, okay? Third motion is 4 corners. So again, you're kind of hopping forward, scurry across, hop back, scurry across. If you don't want the hops, you're just doing step, 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 step. Once you get to where you started, change directions. All right? So I'm going to do the step version instead of the jump, but if you want to add the jump, you can. So just going to all 4 corners of the box and then around. So you're working yourself back around. All right? Your fourth motion is either going to be butt kicks, so driving those heels up, or you can high knees. Whatever one you want to do. And your fifth one is a 180 jump. So again, you're squatting down, hop over, and hop back. So going 180 each time. If you don't want the jump, you're just pivoting. All right? Back and forth. And your last one is going to be a plank jack. So onto your mats, elbows or hands on the ground. If you want to go from your hands, it's up here. You're just doing jacks with your feet or from your elbows. Same thing, whatever you want to do. Driving those feet out. If you don't want the jump, you can just tap out one side to the other. All right, so 6 different motions. Just really get that heart rate up. All right, so starting with those broad jumps. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Land into that squat. Shovel yourself back. Chest stays up. Awesome. Keep going. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, doing quick feet. So in and out, skip, whatever you want to do. Go. Three, 2, 1, rest. All right, 4 corners. So stepping forward or hopping, go. Don't forget to switch directions when you get to the top of your square. And rest. All right, high knees or butt kicks. And go. Almost there. And rest. All right, the 180s. 180 pivot or jump. And go. Landing in that squat position. Feet are about shoulder width apart. Keeping your chest up. Ten more seconds. Nice work, down for those plank jacks. Last one here. Go. Again, if you don't want to do the full jack, you just step out one at a time. Three, 2, 1, rest. Woo, nice work. breath here. You got about 30 seconds. For the plank jacks, if you want to change, you can also just do mountain climbers. Whatever feels comfortable. More seconds. We're going to start off with those broad jumps. In 3, 2, 1, go. Nice work. You don't have to jump far. Drive through those heels. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, going in for quick feet. So moving those feet around and go. Keep those feet moving. 5 more seconds. And rest. All right, 4 corners. And go. Don't forget to switch directions. Three, 2, 1, rest. All right, high knees or butt kicks. And go. Three, 2, 1, rest. All right, going in for 180s. And go. Three, 2, 1, rest. All right, plank jacks or mountain climbers. Last one. Go. Ten more seconds. Three, 2, 1, rest. Nice work. Whew. All right, grab some water, take a little breath. Then you can move down onto your mats whenever you're ready. You'll be on your backs. All right, everybody getting ready here? Moving into some jackknives. So if you want to add a dumbbell, you can. You just have it between both palms, or you can leave the dumbbell out. It's totally fine. And do body weight. So your hands are straight above you, dropping one leg at a time, back and forth. Slowly lowering that leg. If you want a dumbbell in your hands, you can just keep your hands steady, and you're just dropping one leg at a time. Keeping your core braced, pulling your belly button into the ground, okay? So you're keeping that steady by pulling it in, kind of pulling the abs together to crunch, that crunch motion. So you're holding those steady, dropping one leg at a time, slowly lower, all the way back down and up. So you're just hitting just above the ground, but don't go all the way to the ground, all right? So back and forth, 30 seconds. We're gonna do 2 rounds of that. So 30 seconds on, you're gonna get 5 seconds break. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Nice and slow control on this. Takes out the momentum. Exhale as your foot is dropping. Help kind of brace that core. Keep your core tight. 3, 2, 1, and rest. 5 seconds here, and we're going to do it again. And go. Nice work. Nice and slow control here. Great job. Keeping that lower back pinned to the floor. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome. So bring yourselves up. Get into a V-sit position. So your first motion is going to be a V-sit, dropping one heel at a time if you want to challenge, or just a V-sit hold, whatever you want to do there. Your second motion is going to be a crunch from a V-sit. You can actually have your heel on the ground, bringing your knee to elbow. You want a little bit more of a challenge, which I'm not very good at, but you can actually be in the full V-sit position, doing them from here. All right, see how you feel? You want that extra challenge, keep that V-sit the whole time. If not, heels are on the ground, arms are up. Squeeze those core muscles together. So picture your abs crunching together at the top. All right, so V-sit hold into those basically V-sit bicycle crunches. All right, we're going to 25 seconds of each. We'll do each of them twice. All right, V-sit hold here in 3, 2, 1, and up. If you need to, you can drop a heel. Keep yourself breathing or put your palms on the ground. Another way to add some stability. Keep those abs engaged. Three, 2, 1, rest. All right, doing those cross crunches. And go. Flex those core muscles the entire time. Try and picture pushing them out. Three, 2, 1, and rest. All right, take a little breather here for a second. All right, ready to do one more round? All right, V-sit hold in 3, 2, 1, and up. Again, if you want to put your palms down, you can. Keep breathing, nice long, slow breaths here. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. All right, one last round of those cross crunches. 3, 2, 1, go. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, while we're here, bring those feet together. Drop the knees to the ground. Let's open those hips up again. Deep breath and just let yourself fall naturally in the middle here. If you can reach the ground and stretch, go for it. All right, whenever you're ready, you're going to keep one of those legs. So my right leg is staying exactly where it is. Your left leg is just flipping over. So your knee ends up right beside your other foot. So you're making that little bit of a 2 triangles going on here. Awesome. You're going to reach yourself forward just slightly, and you're going to walk towards that right side. You're basically laying on that right leg. You feel a little bit of a stretch through the glutes, a little bit of that inner thigh. Fall wherever feels natural for you. Walk yourself back to middle. Awesome. And sit yourself up. You're just going to flip. So you just flip each knee and leg so it goes the other direction. Same thing, walk yourself gently out to the middle. And then over towards your left side. So you're laying over whatever foot is facing the inside. And walk yourself back to middle. And sit yourself back up. All right, feet straight out ahead of you. You're gonna take your right leg, step it onto the outside of your left. You're gonna reach around and lean yourself towards the right, pushing on that knee, just to give a nice stretch through the side of the glutes. That's nice through the lower back as well. Looking over that shoulder. Bit of a pretzel, but it's really good for opening everything up again. And relax. Dropping that foot down. Left foot going on to the outside of the right leg. Bend yourself over towards the left. And relax. Awesome. All right, stand yourselves up. And stretch out the quads. So again, if you're at home and you have the ability to grab onto a wall or anything near you, you can, just for stability. If not, like us today, I'm gonna grab my belly button. It helps kind of help me keep myself steady. I'm gonna grab that back leg and pull up from here. It's amazing. It does work sometimes. Other days, my balance is all over the place. But it does sometimes help. Drive this hip forward. The leg that's up, drive the hip forward. Get a nice stretch through the front of the quads there. Also helps to not have this leg standing completely locked. I find I just keep my knee a little bit soft and relax. All right, other side. You may find one side's easier than the other. Driving that hip forward. Nice slow breath here. Awesome, and relax. All right, stepping into a nice wide stance here. You're gonna lean into a side lunge. So slowly leaning into this. You should feel a stretch through the inside of the leg here. And relax, bring yourselves up and to the other side. Slowly lean in. Awesome. All right, we're gonna go into that down dog position again. So you're into your tall plank. Bring those hips up to the sky and really let those heels sink down. Try and drop your heels as close to the ground as you can. Get a nice stretch through the calves. You can walk them out a little bit if you want to walk your heels towards the ground. Nice and slow. And walk yourselves back up. Awesome. All right, I'm going to finish the stretching there, but if you want to stretch out, do some lunges, that kind of stuff if you want to, feel free. I will be back again on Monday morning, 6 a.m. for any of you who are wanting to come. Yeah, so thanks for coming this morning. Have a good rest of your weekend.